Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Looks like my streaming is kind of janky. And for some reason, I'm really dark. I don't know what that's about. But hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm Michelle Thomas. I am a medical intuitive energy healer, psychic, and transformational coach. And we are here today live doing Transformation Tuesday. Transformation Tuesday, we are talking about mirror work. And so, what does that mean? What does mirror work really mean? And the reason I want to talk about mirror work, and like I said, I'm sorry if my feed is a little bit slow. I don't know how to solve that at the moment. So, we're going to keep, we'll try and improve it hopefully as time goes on. So Transformation Tuesday is my series where I talk about ways that you can transform your life. And today we are talking about mirror work. And the reason that we are talking about mirror work today is because I'm doing a challenge for the rest of the month. So I've already talked about mirror work before in a Tip Tuesday a while ago, but I want to revisit it because it's really important and powerful work that we can do to help us improve our self-confidence, our self-worth, and all of those types of things, right? And to gain some awareness on maybe some thoughts and beliefs that we have about ourselves that we need to shift or transform. And so this is powerful work. And so like I said, I'm going to be doing this challenge through the rest of the month of October. But here's the thing, if you're watching this on the replay months from now, it's okay. You can still find out more in card decks and all those things. So Louise Hay originally created this to really be able to and to understand where there's resistance when it comes to giving ourselves self-love, when it comes to understanding how to love ourselves more fully, right? The practice can be as simple as looking in the mirror and stating affirmations into the mirror towards yourself every single day. These affirmations can help foster, positive feelings about yourself, and you state them in the present tense using I am statements are super powerful. Here's the thing about mirror work, though, is that it can be extremely uncomfortable, right? Very often we don't even, like for me, like half the time I don't even look at the mirror when I walk into the bathroom. Like I don't even see my reflection half of the day. And so here's the thing, it can be really uncomfortable. But when we do this and we start really gazing and looking at ourselves and talking positively to ourselves and understanding the thoughts and beliefs and behaviors that are rolling around in our head, we can sort of unravel them and see maybe where they are coming from and how we can begin to talk nicer to ourselves, right? And so it's just really powerful work, and I highly recommend that you start doing it. And so during this challenge, there is, like I said, 21 days of guidance and wisdom that you can do to really open yourself up. And here's the thing about it. I highly recommend that you get a journal and you start journaling about your experiences during this work. Whether you do the challenge or not, I highly recommend that you do keep a journal of the things that you say to yourself. Like yesterday was day one of my challenge, and the only thing you had to do is look at the mirror for 5 minutes and catalog everything that you thought about yourself, right? And so I suggested people use a audio recorder, or you could use write them down. But it's really about self-reflection, right? I mean, it's mirror work, right? So it's important that you look at yourself and understand, what do you say to yourself? Because so often we are extremely negative. We don't like the way our thighs are. We don't like the way our hair looks, whatever it is, right? And it's not all just superficial. A lot of times it's like, well, that was a dumb mistake. God, I'm so stupid. Why did I say that? Things like that. That all matters, right? Because everything that we say goes into our subconscious, right? And we start cataloging these things. And then when an experience comes up, our subconscious goes, oh, we've dealt with this before. Let me go check my filing cabinet and let's put how we react to that situation, right? Or our self-talk. So I highly recommend that you get a journal. And then you need to start making time for yourself to do this. Again, in my challenge, like the first day is we kind of talk about doing it for 5 minutes, but start small, right? Start with 2 minutes if you can't really do 5 minutes, right? Start with 5 minutes and just look and see yourself fully, totally, completely, right? Look at yourself and what do you say? What do you feel? And then journal about that experience. Find out what it is that you're saying to yourself. What are you feeling about yourself? Are you frustrated? Are you angry? And especially if you have any kind of illness or any kind of issues that are going on in your physical body or mental or emotional body, right? Are you mad? Are you angry at your body? Are you angry at other people for the right? So a lot of this work, especially like I said, during this challenge, um, we're unraveling all of this and we're taking responsibility for these thoughts, these beliefs. And we're working on forgiveness. We're working on shifting our perspective about ourselves because here's the thing, we are um, perfectly imperfect, right? And but so often society has told us that we need to live up to a certain ideal or we need to live up to a certain expectation. And here's the thing, when you can start loving yourself exactly as you are, knowing I am imperfect, I am in this little human form, just doing the best that I can, right? There's a lot of grace that can be found in that type of work. So I highly recommend that you start doing this type of work where you look in the mirror and then for every negative thought that you have that goes through your head, shift it, change it, right? And if you're like, well, I don't really feel the opposite of maybe the thought that you had, like, um, I didn't, I don't know, like I'm not very intelligent. Let's say that, right? I'm not very intelligent. Okay, and so if you're feeling like I can't really say I feel I am smart because I don't feel that way. Okay, well, I'm doing the best that I can. So make different affirmations that you do feel about your every negative thing that you say. I want you to actually write down a list of all of the things that you love about yourself, all the things that you are now, right? And as you work through the process, you'll start finding new things to love about yourself. You'll start giving yourself more grace, more confidence, and you'll start feeling better and better about yourself as you continue doing the work. But it's work, right? It takes time to shift these thoughts and beliefs that you've been holding about yourself for your entire life. You know, there's inner child work that has to be done because so often or not, we've been told things our whole life that aren't true, that aren't your truths. They're somebody else's truths. And when you can sort of dig in and find that and experience it and become okay with who you are and what you're doing and where you want to go, that's where the magic lives. That's where the true essence of who you are can start to come to life. But that's okay. So again, mirror work. Start with 2 minutes a day. Again, and if you want to do my challenge, whether it's now or in a month from now, it's all good. RadiantLivingHLC.com/mirror work. And you can start unraveling these beliefs that you have about yourself, the feelings that you have about yourself, the mental gymnastics that you go on in your at this. I'm not very good at this. Okay, well, what are you amazing at? What are you good at? What do you love about yourself? Okay, well, maybe you're like, I don't really like my butt. My butt's too big. Okay, but I love the color of my eyes. I love how kind I am. I love how generous I am. These types of things can help you shift your perspective about who you are and how you present yourself to the world, right? So, like I said, I hope you will join the challenge. If not, again, Louise Hay's book, Mirror Work, is amazing as well. The challenge is loosely based on her guide, but I did shift it a little bit based on some intuitive hits that I had while I was creating it. But when you can start doing this work, looking yourself in the eye and expanding how you feel about yourself and adding to that list of positive qualities on your affirmation and reducing the things that you say negatively about yourself. And here's the thing, when you say negative things to yourself, no, clear, cancel, release, cancel, cancel, cancel. What I really meant to say is, I'm a work in progress. I'm doing the best I can. maybe I made a mistake, but you know what? I'm going to learn from it and grow from it. And I'm going to become better and more successful and more loving and more generous and more kind, or whatever it is that you think you have to work on. So I hope that you will join my challenge at some point. And I hope that you find that doing this type of work can really expand your awareness of not only the amazing things that you are, the amazing things that you do, but also some awareness on how you're not so kind to yourself sometimes. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do this streaming on YouTube because my computer apparently does not like streaming onto this service. It prefers some other platforms. So we'll see if I do this again. But I hope that you found this useful and enjoyable. So follow me on TikTok. Every single day, there's a new live video, or not a live video, but a video that's talking about that day's particular, what we're going to work on, because every day is different. And my TikTok handle is Radiant Living HLC. So I hope you'll follow me over there as well. It's on Facebook as well as Instagram. Radiant Living HLC is my handle. So hopefully you guys will follow me there. But thank you all for joining me for Transformation Tuesday, and I will see you guys all soon. I hope you have a fantastic week.